Hello friends, Dr. Nels here, coming to you this week with some more content on life, leadership, business, and family, looking to build your values and principles so that you can be the best version of you. And this week, we want to visit about the phrase, when communication decreases, uncertainty increases. And I'm going to repeat that. When communication decreases, uncertainty increases. And how many times can you, as you're watching this, can you think of a scenario in the place you work, or with the school, or with a city and a city issue, in any situation? How many times can you think of when leadership just goes quiet when there's a moderate to sizable issue in the organization? How many times can you think of that happening? I see it routinely, and it drives me absolutely crazy. And what happens in a leader's mind, or the leader of a family, leader of a business, leader of a city, leader of a school, leader of whatever it might be, when there's a touchy subject or an issue or a situation, sometimes we get too scared to say something for fear of saying something wrong, for fear that our words will take things in the wrong direction, for fear others might be offended by what we say. And as I told our staff Monday morning when we were having a responsibility conversation, is that's not who we are. We're going to speak, and we may not always speak it right. We may not always speak it correctly, because last Thursday I didn't speak correctly to our entire staff, and I had to own that part of the conversation. But we at least got things on the table. We at least uncovered some of our challenges, because we get them on the table to get hashed out, to get more ideas, to get discussion, to get input, to allow people to express their feelings so that we can come to solutions. And if I wouldn't have spoken up last Thursday, we'd still be in this less communication, uncertainty increases by the people in here scenario. And that's not healthy either. We did create some heartburn in those initial phases. We created some bad feelings, but we're at least moving forward. And we have to keep moving forward with communication. And also keep in mind, if you're a male and listening to this, it's a chromosomal thing. Males in general, we just don't communicate as well because we don't say as many words. The data shows that the average male says 7,000 words a day and the average female says 17,000 words a day. Good or bad, I don't care what that means, but what I do know is just genetically we don't say as much. And if we're going to lead, we need to speak up. And we need to speak up more, we need to speak up more often, because when communication decreases, uncertainty increases. And as one of my other mentors, Todd Tolles, has taught me, is silence is selfish. I also want that to sink in for a minute. Silence is selfish. So if you think about those two phrases, when communication decreases, uncertainty increases, and that silence is selfish, maybe we'll prod you to speak up a little bit more. Maybe we'll prod everyone to watch this to speak up sooner. And let them know, hey, maybe my words aren't going to be correct in what I'm about to say, but I feel something needs to be said. If you see something, say something. Let's make this happen, because when communication decreases, uncertainty increases. When communication decreases, uncertainty decreases, and your people aren't looking for uncertainty. The people you lead, your family, your churches, the teams around us. Everybody is more comfortable when things are a little more certain, and we live in a very uncertain world. So let's speak up more. Silence is selfish. Let's make it happen. You've got this. You can do it. We're glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. If you like this information, subscribe here. We'll see you next week. Cheers, friends. Thank you.